never matter where in Lebanon, Tennessee,
8:37 here, Big 550 KTRS. If Johnny Londoff makes transportation dreams come true, our next guest makes your vacation dreams come true. Here is Pat Blassie from Altair Travel and Cruises. Good morning, Pat.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
How are you doing?
Well, I'm getting better. I still have a little bit of this summer cold crud or whatever is going on, but no, I'm fine. It's just my voice doesn't sound fine, but I'm good.
It sounds kind of sexy. You got that sexy little raspy voice going.
Oh, boy, then I better hold on to it. Huh?
All right, fair enough. All right, so now you floated this idea a couple of times, and I'm glad you're talking about it today. So what's this Christmas cruise you've been talking about?
Well, I had mentioned to you, first of all, I've done the Christmas cruise in Europe, and it's a river cruise, and it's available on all the rivers in Europe, the Danube, the Rhine, and it is just, if you want to be put into a holiday spirit and really enjoy Christmas, boy, do one of these cruises. It's fabulous. And they're 7-day cruises. And so I was telling you about the woodworking and all the homemade food.
Right.
I mean, it's just, and it's not a tourist thing. This is the locals' celebrations. I mean, it's the way they celebrate Christmas.
So it's a Rhine River cruise through Germany.
Well, you can do Rhine, you can do Danube. There's a number of them. It's the way they celebrate the holidays, usually starting right around Thanksgiving, and it goes on right before Christmas. And when I first went, I was like, oh, I'm not crazy about cold weather. This
Right.
isn't really my cup of tea. But it really, it was cold, but it wasn't cold. I don't know how to explain it.
It was a Christmas cold. It really isn't cold when you're enjoying Christmas.
Cold, yeah, and you're out and you're drinking. There's a special Christmas drink they have there, and I mean, everything smells Christmassy, looks Christmassy, and I have to just excuse myself. My dogs just force their way in the house,
It's
and
so
now
they're
getting ready
today.
they're getting ready to play. So if you hear some rumbling in the background, that's what's going on.
All right, fair enough. All right,
But what I'm excited about, McGraw,
Yeah.
is that this is very rare. My favorite river cruise line, AMA, is offering free air to many of these late-season river cruises in Europe, including some of the Christmas markets cruise. So you can go for almost 30-40% less than because also, a big part of your cost to Europe is the airfare.
Right.
So if you get free airfare, I mean, that really cuts it down.
So free airfare for a river cruise in late season, including some of these Christmas cruises.
Yes.
Wow.
And not all of them are. And if you don't want to do the Christmas cruise, there's some that start in, I think, there was one in early November 1st. I think is the earliest date, and you can do Budapest. You can do the Rhine, which is Amsterdam to Basel. I mean, it's just a great opportunity.
Yeah. So those Christmas cruises, you were saying you stop off in these towns, and the towns, part of their tradition is to have, lights and festivals and Christmas and all of this sort of celebration of Christmas, and you experience Christmas European style, I guess.
Well, the scene that comes to mind for me visually is when I think about it is we were in Vienna. And what a beautiful city that is.
Sure.
Well, the Schönbrunn Palace, this immense, unbelievably beautiful palace that was the home of the Habsburgs for hundreds of years. The Christmas market is right in front of the palace. It's just incredible. And every Christmas market, I have to explain, it's not like going to a flea market. I don't want people to think, oh, well, it's a flea market and there's just going to be junk. And
Right.
This is all just food and handmade ornaments and handmade. It's just Christmas. It's toys and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It really is wonderful.
And with the free airfare, which, as you said, is 35-40% of the trip oftentimes, this is a deal and a half. So
it is a deal and a half. And the reason I really wanted to get on and to bring it to you on the air is this offer just came out. It's going to go away June 30th.
Right.
I'm not selling. I'm just telling you like it is. I mean, I don't want somebody calling me in July and saying, but you talked about it on the air and I couldn't do anything until now.
Right.
Well, it's going to end, you know. Space is limited. Actually, there's a few ladies at Altair that are looking to do, they're looking to do
it themselves.
Oh yeah, they're going to do it. I think it's the one right before Thanksgiving. So, I mean, if you don't have commitments at Thanksgiving, what a great way. And,
it sounds like a pretty spectacular trip. All right, so call you for more information. Also, rumor has it that you can do emergency trips to Africa in a moment's notice. I heard you're working overtime on Africa trips.
Oh my God, what a trip!
We'll leave it there. We won't out anybody.
We'll leave it there.
But Altair Travel has gone to the ends of the earth and worked overtime for St. Louisans. So
it's wonderful.
For all of your,
I so appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, for all the travel needs, there's only one place in town. That's Altair Travel and Cruises. 314-968-9600. The sexy, raspy voice of Pat Blassie and the ladies at Altair Travel. All right, Pat, we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking in.
Take care. Thank you.
You got it. Right next to O.B. Clark's. Find out if you're even the little bit interested in those Christmas cruises. I've seen some of the material. It's spectacular. And that's something I would really like. I don't know if I could do it this year, but it would be really a lot of fun if you're so inclined. 8:45 here, Big 550 KTRS. Let me tell you about St. Louis Closet Company because